Alright, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem YAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. And shalom to my Akim, Wa'akim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kavukov coming at you with another lesson. And today's lesson, we're just going to kind of flow through the Spirit. Alright? But let's start off with this, alright? Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. This is literally just, right the first thing I saw as I opened my stuff, alright? So we're flowing through the Spirit. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Alright? So, blessed is he that readeth, okay? Someone that is holding on to the word of YAHAWASHI, alright? And making it your number one priority, alright? Because when the time of tribulation comes, alright? Who are you gonna call on? Right? I know you know damn well you're not gonna call on no video game to save you. You're not gonna call on there will be people that call on Esau to save them. Alright? There are gonna be people that calls on on whoever or whatever that they were worshiping, or that they sought to have some form of solace. Alright? Or in general they seek guidance from. Alright, they're gonna look after different forms of protection from them. Alright? But in actuality, alright, none of them can save them. Alright? Let me get this. Bear with me one moment. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 13. Yea, before the day was I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? Alright? So if the Lord has you on his hit list, alright, then you're shit out of luck. You're done for. Alright? Come on, let me get this. Bear with me. Alright? The point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that, the only true deliverance, the only true mercy, okay, will be, anyone will ever get is from YAHAWASHI, alright? At the end of the day, trusting in man, any type of, whatever you want to call it, alright? Any type of, weaponry, alright? Trusting in guns, that's not going to save you, alright? Because at the end of the day, the Lord could make it so that your gun jams, okay? The Lord could make it so that, your enemy has a bigger gun, alright? At the end of the day, like, all this stuff, any carnal aspect in our lives, they're nothing to the Lord, alright? Let me also get this, okay, I'm going to come back to this. But first, 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25, because the foolishness of Yahawah is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yahawah is stronger than men. Alright? So, YAHAWASHI, at his lowest, alright? is still greater than men at their peak, at their prime. All right, and that's the thing that we need to get it across our heads, is that no matter what happens, no matter, you know, any type of adversity we have to face, okay, the Lord can deliver us out of it if we're getting on His good side. Which again, that's what we aim to do when we, you know, read every day. We do our best to preach and teach His gospel to the best of our ability as much as we can. You know, doing videos, you're fulfilling your weekly quota, maybe 3 videos a week and whatnot, or trying to go above and beyond. All right, speaking to myself first and foremost, because that's what I've been trying to do myself. For me, you know, I wanted to be able to, you know, go out in the highways and byways more. I wanted to be able to fellowship with other brothers and whatnot. But as of right now, you know, the Lord is trying. Satan is getting in my way, is putting all these obstacles, all right, to stop me. So how much more you, okay? Whatever obstacle is in your way, whatever obstacle is in your path, are you going to just say, okay, well, fuck, I can't do it, all right? But also, I'm not gonna lie, this sun is fucking. But hey, you know, that's Esau for you, all right? That fucking, that devil honking his horn and shit. Bear with me one moment. All right, but yeah, that's basically like, are we gonna just say, oh well, I can't do it. It's too hard, or something stopped me. So, you know, we go above and beyond. And I cannot wear that because I cannot see. All right, we go above and beyond. We try to fight against the obstacles. All right, fight against any obstacle that's stopping us from trying to fulfill our duty. All right, the Lord is not the Lord YAHAWASHI worth it? All right, worth putting your life on the line, worth going the extra mile. Okay, did not the Lord do so much for us? Okay, but why aren't you able to do something to, you know, put yourself in a little bit of harm's way, put yourself in an uncomfortable position, all right, for YAHAWASHI, all right, all right. You have you know, women, all right, who are acting like, oh, men have to go jump through hoops and shit just to get them, just to be able to pull them, all right. So, but what does a woman do for you, all right? The Lord could do way more than a woman can do for you, all right? At the end of the day, yeah, it might be nice to have a woman, but ultimately, seeking to please the Lord is, I don't know what, an insurmountable amount of times greater, because of just how much more benefits there will be, you know, benefits from serving the Lord. That comes from being on the Lord's good side. All right. Whereas, you know, you still have to work. Yeah, you still have to work for both of them, of course. But, you know, a woman can only do so much for you. All right. Whereas it's YAHAWASHI, all right, the power of Israel, all right, who got us out of Egypt, all right, who delivered us out of Egypt, who defeated our enemies for us, okay, who gave us the power that we have, not necessarily power, but I don't know what the proper term is. The proper term being, you know, the capacity to do the great things that we sometimes do achieve, as well as, you know, we sometimes fall short of. All right, because Jay can do a lot. Jay can do a lot, but, you know, we're held back a lot. All right. Now let me get this. Not gonna lie, that's kind of annoying. But regardless, the show must go on. Psalm chapter 37, verse 25. I have been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. All right. What the fuck? Hey, it's crazy day today. All right, that's all I'll say. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, as you read, Psalm chapter 37, verse 25. I've been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay, so the Lord's not going to forsake a righteous man, or a righteous woman, or a righteous person. Okay, if you are doing your best to repent, get on the Lord's good side, seeking the righteous way, seeking the righteous path, then of course, the Lord. What reason would the Lord have to let you suffer? All right. What reason would you have to go through hardships? All right. Which also that leads me to another thing, because I just did a lesson on this not too long ago. We need to understand. We need to understand that we need to suffer for a righteous cause. We need to suffer for righteousness' sake. Now, let me also get this. Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. All right? So when we are hated for the sake of Yahawah or YAHAWASHI, okay, the true name, the Yahawah being the true name of the Heavenly Father, okay, whom the world ignorantly calls God, and YAHAWASHI being the name of his Son, whom of the Heavenly Father's Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right. When we are hated for their name's sake, okay, because yes, there are people that can hate you. All right, say, oh, for being a straight up demon, like you're going around killing random people. Then of course someone's gonna hate you for that. Okay, but you need to be hated for the right reasons. Okay, we need to be hated for the right reasons, because let me also get this. Second Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? It's lucky I have to do anything. Actually, I might find a new spot, honestly. Anyway, what communion, what fellowship, what partnership does a good person have with a bad person? All right. And the thing is, when we speak the truth, all right, people have a problem with it. Okay, when I'm out here, as a matter of fact, in this video right here that I'm doing right now, you already had like at least two people honking at me, all right, for whatever the fuck reason, all right. Again, like on the flip side, it's not on the flip side. The main thing is that Esau, he knows what's coming. He knows, just like in that one movie, what's that movie called? Leave the World Behind. All right, you saw that one Edomite devil. All right, he was preparing for the invasion. All right, because that was an invasion. North Koreans and the Middle Eastern, I forgot which one, Arabians, all right, that were invading Babylon. They were invading Babylon, all right? And the thing was, yes, a lot of people that are in this truth, as well as a lot that are not in this truth, they are aware of what's going on. But Esau, specifically, the Edomites that are in the know of what's going to happen, all right? They're ready for the separation. They're ready for the whole, oh, my country, my land type of stuff. And when they say my country, my land, they mean their Edomite country, their Edomite land. Okay, when it's not, they stole this land. All right, just to be technical. All right, but again, it all goes back into this whole thing of like when we give them that welcome call, when we speak the truth, all right, and we break the people that are, again, I don't want to turn this into like a political thing, all right, but in the most simplest forms, like the liberal type people. Now, I'm not saying liberals, the liberal people are like the only ones that are delusional, all right, because at the end of the day, the conservatives are also delusional to think that, you know, they have a future, all right, because in all honesty, in the reality of it, not in all honesty, but the reality of it is that, you know, Babylon, all right, these Edomite-run countries are going to be brought down, all right? And we see that with the tensions and the animosity and the hatred that these other nations, like, for example, Russia, and I believe North Korea, and I believe China, I'm not too sure, all right, they have animosity that they have for these Western countries, okay? Or I would say North America. Most of North America. I highly doubt anyone has a problem with Mexico. All right, but yeah, that is the thing. That's the reality of it. Okay, they're gonna get ready to go and fight them. Okay, and for the people that are in La La Land, all right, thinking that, oh yeah, this my throat. Oh, this world's gonna last forever. Oh, I'm gonna keep on enjoying myself. I'm gonna build up my career, build up this, go get an education, this, that, and the third, whatever. Okay, and enjoy my life. All right, all these people that think like that, they're in for a rude awakening. All right, very soon, because very soon, you know, all that's going to come crashing down. That delusion is going to be destroyed. And even then, all right, you have people that that are working multiple jobs, all right, that are what's it called? Not only working multiple jobs, but they move in with their parents. They move back in with their parents because they can't afford rent, and they still can't afford. They're still having a hard time, you know, living a life. Okay, they have multiple incomes and whatnot, and it's still, the economy is just that fucked that it's starting to get more and more impossible for, you know, like the poor became poorer, the middle class became poor, the upper middle class became middle class, starting to be lower class or lower/poor. All right, like this is how things are getting. All right, and as time continues to move on and more prophecies are coming to pass, all right, you know, it's gonna come to a point where it's just like, you know, it's over, all right. And then on top of that, it's the which also, let me get this as well. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right? So when we see, oh yeah, war's about to go on, oh this, that, and the third, all right? when we hear about all this stuff, then yes. A brother actually did a lesson on this, as a matter of fact. He mentioned how if when they say we're gonna drop bombs on America or whatever, okay, and it seemingly affects us. Like this is your home too, isn't it? All right. And I say America as in North America. All right. So America, Canada, both of those. All right. So when that happens, all right, and they say this is your home too, you're gonna get hit with it too. All right. And from the average, the carnal mindset, the carnal viewpoint, yeah, it does kind of basically mean that, yeah, we're going to be targeted too. We're going to be, quote unquote, affected by it. But in actuality, no. This is what we are asking for. This is what we're praying for, that it happens now or sooner rather than later, because this is the prophecies. This is the signs of the end. All right. This is signs that, YAHAWASHI is just that much closer to returning and delivering his elect. Matthew chapter 24, verse 4, and YAHAWASHI answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrow. All right? So, hey, if a famine happens, what are we going to eat? We're not going to eat anything. Or, it's like, we're not, from a carnal mindset, we're not going to have anything. We as a nation can't even panic buy or even stock up on food or anything like that, like these Edomites can do, because we are poor. We're in poverty. All right, we don't have money like that. All right, but they have these technology stuff for in case any of these natural disasters happen. All right, they have all the tools ready. All right, so in actuality, they're the ones that should not be worried, and we should not realistically, but on a carnal perspective. All right, but in actuality, that's not the case. It's the opposite. We aren't worried, and they are worried. Why? Because we know that all this stuff must come to pass, and in addition to that, we have faith in Yahweh that He's going to deliver us. He's going to protect us in our time of trouble. All right, so that it's all just invalid or just negated completely, so that it's not a problem for us, and we're not in any danger. We're not in any real danger, and as a matter of fact, all the hardship is literally, targeting the Lord's enemies, be it the 2/3 or the heathens. All right, which also, let me get this. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right. Let me also get this. So when it comes to having the resources during Jacob's trouble, during any hardships that finally emerges through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, all right, we are going to be prepared. We're going to be prepared because we didn't prepare carnally. We didn't go get a bug out bag. All right, let me also get that. What was it? 6? Bug out bag? Let's get bug out bag first. Luke chapter 12, Verse 18, and he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. So you got this rich man. It's the parable of the rich man who had a lot of wealth. Okay, let me get a whole bunch of stuff and prepare it for my hardships. All right, so that I don't have to work. I don't need to worry about all this stuff for many years to come. Verse 19, and I will say to my soul, wait, hold on. Verse 20, but Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself is not rich towards Yahweh. So as a result, okay, right as he had prepared all those goods, all those foods, all right, that would last him for many years, the Lord made it so that he just died suddenly, okay, died suddenly, randomly, right immediately afterwards, all right, after he set up everything, all right, and the thing was, he was rich, yes, but he wasn't rich towards YAHAWASHI, all right, he had carnal money, but not spiritual money, okay, which is spiritual money is basically, working for YAHAWASHI, working like putting in the hours, putting in the effort for the Lord, like this out here, all right? Verse 22, and he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and Yahweh feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls? Okay, let me also get this. Yeah, so Matthew chapter 4, verse 4, and he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out the mouth of Yahweh. So we're not supposed to be living off of food, all right, our fleshly needs, okay? That's not how we're supposed to be living. We're supposed to be living off the word of YAHAWASHI, following the word of YAHAWASHI. That is the way we're supposed to be living. That is what is going to give us longevity, all right? And it sets the standard on how we're supposed to live, all right? Let me also get Luke. Chapter 6, verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, for when they shall slack you. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Again, we go, as I previously mentioned before, we are going to be hated for the sake of Yahweh or Yahawashi. And in this instance, Yahawashi is the name of Yahawashi. Okay, so, and by extension, Yahweh or Yahawashi. All right, verse 23, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. All right? So our reward is going to be great in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Building up our spiritual wealth. Okay? I just saw that. Building up our spiritual wealth, being able to have not necessarily have all that we want now, but enduring into the end so that we will have all that we want, all that we need, and then more in the kingdom of heaven, all right? Let me get this. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right? So when you have the treasure, when you have treasure, carnal treasures, when you have carnal treasures, all right, then you're rich towards YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. That's the jewelry, diamonds, the physical money, whatever currency that is good for, this society, this world, all right? But in actuality, all right, we need to be building up our spiritual wealth, spiritual currency, getting on the right side of YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah, because then that's when we are rich towards YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah, when we're rich in spirit. Okay, let me get that as a matter of fact. Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. All right? Blessed are the poor in spirit, because in spirit they're going to be rich. In spirit they will have a lot. All right? In spirit they will thrive, because their reward they will receive the reward. They will benefit from their sufferings, okay, in the kingdom of heaven. All right? All the hardships that we have to go through, it's a balance to things. All right? We get that. Proverbs 11, verse 6, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. First Peter chapter 2, verse 23, who, when he was reviled not again. When he suffered, he threatened not, but he committed himself to him that judges righteously. Hold on. Verse 20, Slakia. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 20. For what glory is it if, when we be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? But if, when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with Yahweh. So when you are suffering for righteousness' sake, all right, when you're suffering for the sake of YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah, all right, it is acceptable in the eyes of YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. It is good, all right. Again, we're going through all this hardship. We're pushing through. We're enduring, all right, because at the end of the day, there is a reward, all right. Let me get this as well. Also, Kolayim La YAHAWASHI and Yahawadah. Precepts be jumping off the top right now. Matthew chapter 19, verse 23. Then said YAHAWASHI unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And why is that? Because when you have a lot, you get a big head. All right? Proverbs 30, verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. All right. So then it gets to that point where you're like, okay, like, I have the money, I have the power, I'm rich. Okay, it's my power. All right, and then you forget YAHAWASHI, the one who gave you that power. All right, who blessed you, who made the miracle, who made a way for you to even be able to obtain it, gave you the opportunity, if not just giving, if not gave you the power flat out. All right. Slakia. So yeah, that's an important thing to remember, which is why we go through the hardships that we go through now, because it is better that we're not rich. It is better that we're not thriving in Babylon. Okay, because then you don't, when you have, let me actually get that. Matthew chapter 19, verse 18. He saith unto him, which Yahawashi said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahawashi said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. So, and come and follow me. So basically, he's saying, the Lord Yahawashi is saying, okay, if you want to be better, if you want to be perfect, all right, sell all that you have and come follow me, okay? Leave the world behind. Funny enough. Verse 22, but when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possession. Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. So that rich, I was about to say poor, that rich youth, okay, that rich kid, rich guy, whatever, all right, he went away crying because he had a lot of stuff and he didn't want to give it all up, all right? And that's the thing, when you have great possessions, usually, that's what I'm saying, usually, not always, but usually people tend to want to keep it so bad, all right? They don't want to lose it, okay? Because it is hard to get it. It is hard to get it, and not everyone can get it, okay? So it's a rarity. But we need to be able to let go of these fleshly desires, these carnal desires, these carnal things for Yahawashi, okay? And also, there's another layer of believing that, yes, well, there may be carnal things that we want now in the flesh, but we also acknowledge and understand that through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, we have faith that the Lord is going to give us that which we lost more or even better in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and we need to have that faith that the Lord is dealing with us. The Lord is going to reward us and going to replace that which was lost for something even greater. All right, and again, it all goes back into having faith that the Lord will reward us for it, will give us, all right, or will replace whatever we lost we'll replace whatever we lost, okay, if we're able to give it up now, all right. And again, like we can't be saying, oh, I really don't want to give up my money, my hundreds of dollars, my trust fund or whatever, all right? We have to be able to give it up, all right? To the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and trust that the Lord is going to, because that was what was in Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. Verse 21, Matthew chapter 6, verse 21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So wherever you put your trust in, your treasure in, wherever you have your most beloved possession in, okay, wherever your beloved possessions lie, all right, that's where your heart is. That's where your life is, all right, so to speak, all right. So if this is your heaven, all right, then Babylon. If Babylon is your heaven, all right, then the kingdom of heaven is not for you, all right, because you chose. Let me get that. As a matter of fact, let me end it out on that. Because I actually Luke chapter 6, verse 24. But woe to you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Okay, your consolation is like a second place prize. Okay, that thing that say, okay, yeah, here, sorry that you didn't make it in. All right, you didn't make it into the kingdom of heaven. All right, because you didn't have the faith, you didn't have the patience, you didn't want it. You wanted carnal desire, your flesh please, rather, and you wanted to be carnal rather than spiritual. All right, so as a result, then yeah, you got your consolation prize by being, wealthy and getting all that you got now. Okay, and you missed out on the kingdom of heaven. All right, so now when the kingdom of heaven comes, all right, you're not getting any of it. You're not going to be accepted. All right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakak Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, Detail Abad Babal, and Shalom.